You gonna learn. You gonna learn. You are going to learn, bro. You are going to learn. You are going to learn. Hold on, what? Hold on, what? What the fuck was I just looking at there? The fuck was I looking at? Mm, 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 yeah, technically that's it right there. Mm, that's a full pullback. Dude. Hey, yo, what's up, Investor Z? What's up, Trader Golded? Did Please tell me, did y'all actually caught that move at open? Oh man, dude, I caught this move. Uh oh shit, how you down a grand? Oh, you talking about in gold? Yeah. Oh, you caught it too, Trader Golded? Man, dude. Oh, your bot did? Well, uh, so what was your bot looking for? Because this was a straight move up. What was it looking for, and how did it know which area to even get into? Because when I saw this thing open, I saw this thing shoot up 100 points. I was like, bro, I had ran into my desk. I was like, dude, I gotta full port this shit. I got to full port it. I had to full port this shit, man. Had to full port that shit. And then I looked at the ES. Look, dude, insult to freaking injury, man. Insult to injury. This was our entry this morning, 6:05 on the dot. 6:05 on the dot. When I saw this shit, I was like, you know what? You know what? This is why I trade gold. This is why I trade gold. This thing touched 6:05, and y'all know I had my entry at 6:05.75. So when that damn thing missed me and did all this crap, and then it comes back at the end of the day, hits my entry perfectly, and then shoots up, what, 90 points, 85 points to the upside at the end of the day? You got 400 so far? Hmm. Oh, you cut it on micro Bitcoin? Honestly, actually I think it has something to do with it has something to do with something, right? Obviously this is a Trump pump. I think Trump did that shit on purpose. So Treasury Secretary to meet with China lead economic official on May 8th. China urges state-backed tech players overseas to counter Trump tariffs. The Nikkei. So China plans to engage with the United States following global China interest. China reiterates will safeguard its interests. So the U.S. Secretary, China has been missing pieces in discussion. Yeah, I don't know. So obviously this has something to do with China, but right at open, shot this market completely up. Yeah, trader go to micro Bitcoin. Shit. As much as we trade gold, the one thing that I love about well, I haven't traded Bitcoin in a while, but the one thing that I love about Bitcoin is that man, this thing loves to short. But looking at the price action now, it seems like it's been ranging for the most part. It's been ranging and it's been breaking out. But Bitcoin just loves the short. Perfect. It's just like gold. Uh Perfect price action, man. You take a short at the highs. I mean, that shit is golden. It's just that the bulls got to be a little bit more cautious about where they buy at. But when it comes to selling, this thing sells off at equal highs and it does not play. Like this thing does not overshoot. It seems like with Bitcoin, it seems like with Bitcoin, they get out as soon as possible. They don't play around. They getting out at the next high. They are getting out at the next high. And this thing is going right back down. This shit does not play. And we traded Bitcoin for a while on this stream. The crazy thing is that it was just too easy. It wasn't challenging, so I stopped trading it. Well, it was not challenging, so we just stopped trading it. Hmm. But I was able to pass. So let me input this data real quick. And I'm gonna talk about the price action today. Man, today's price action was definitely so today was so yesterday was definitely a bearish trend. Yeah, yesterday was a bearish trend down. We did have this big pop, but we still made higher highs and we made higher lows. But obviously, even though we got this big pump up, we still have not taken out this structure up on highs. So um, technically, this is still would be considered bearish, but the overall structure on the Nasdaq is obviously bullish. I mean, we are still in a bull market. We are getting bears stepping up here and there, but I guess the day isn't done. But as you can see, the market is making higher highs and they're making lower lows. I'm sorry, lower highs in lower lows on the hourly. So we could see bears try to step up, especially if we get a break underneath the 750. We could probably see back down to 650, 600, probably like 520, 600 is my little range that I'm going to be paying attention to tomorrow. Back into this range right here. Back into somewhere in this range right here is where I'm looking for the market to pull back, and then we can probably see more buyers step up in this area. But as crazy as this is, it pulled right back into the area that I thought it would, and we got the reaction that I thought that we would get. The question is, will the bears be able to hold it this time? They don't like to hold anything. Apparently, the only thing they like to hold is their cheeks because they love getting clapped by bears or bulls for whatever reason. That's the only thing that they can hold. All right, so let me put this data in real quick, and then we'll talk about it. Because I mean, I was upset, or not. I wasn't upset. I was frustrated earlier because of it just seemed like the ES, for whatever reason, I just felt attacked by the ES, and we'll just talk about it. All right, so I got that data put in. All right, so I mean, obviously, if you was with me this morning, you know that we had an entry at 6:05 to catch, the move up. We got my target, or my entry, got missed by a point in 3 ticks. And then I had to sit here and watch as the ES go without me. I had an entry at 50 in my MFF account that I just got reset. I had an entry at 50. I had a follow-up entry at 55 because I figured, hey, price is going to probably come back to this area where they broke structure. And so this will be a great area for the bulls, or the bulls to take their profits and the bears to get in as well. And for like 10 seconds, I was right. I was up, I think, $1,500, up about, I think my average entry was at 53. I was up, 20 something points. I think I was up $1,700. I mean, obviously I was down more, but when I looked at it, I was about maybe 15, 18 points in profit. I was up $1,500, and I thought, okay, my target at 23 would get hit. So all I have to do was wait for it. And then I was like, okay, fine, I'll wait for it. And then I come back for whatever reason. Someone told me to look at Think with Bookmap. And then I see this big dildo ass candle come up, stops me out completely after being up maybe $2,000. It stops me out. I think I got a little bit of slippage, and because I'm heavy, I hit daily loss limit. I didn't think that the market was going to come back up. I didn't think it was going to do that, but I think this is a double top on the ES. We got to break a structure. We can see that. I mean, if you look at the price action right here, you can see that right there, you got the bulls or the bears pushing price down. And then when they come back up, they push. And then this is where they fail to hold it. And then this is where all these bears are getting stopped out of their positions, my position included, just to have the market come down and hit my target anyway. And then I was talking to my trading partner, Smith. I was like, man, I know it's going to do it. So because my target was at 23, I had my entry at 25 and I had a follow-up entry at 20. I was able to get both of these things hit and I was able to make some money at the end of the day. And then I come back and do the NA meeting. Not only does, I mean, obviously I was already kind of frustrated that this random green dildo candle stopped me out. And then it had the nerve to hit my target exactly. And then at the end of the day, it had the nerve to actually hit my actual entry from this morning and then opens up 85 points up. So I was like, man, is the ES? I mean, is the ES trying to get on this too? But this area right here, I mean, if you look at a higher time frame chart on the ES and on the NQ, I didn't expect for the Bears. I mean, as weak as the Bears have been, I didn't expect them to be able to take out that low. Um, I didn't expect for them to take out this double bottom that we see here on the Nasdaq because they just been, even when the market has been in a bear market, the bulls have absolutely been in control. Even as price goes down, the bulls are still in control. So it usually takes several attempts for the bulls, for the bears to actually break through bullish structure. And as we saw today, it takes absolutely nothing for the bulls to actually just run through highs, run them like 200 or 300 points, and then we see a bigger move down because that's what we've been seeing. And it's gotten to the point now where it's like, honestly, I may just start waiting for just shorts. I mean, not shorts, just to go long. I might not even take shorts anymore on the Nasdaq, or yeah, I might just start waiting for the longs because these bears just can't hold anything. You can't even get a decent move down to catch some decent points because they just keep failing. And they just keep failing. And that has just become very frustrating. It really has. MFF, I think they only did one round of resets. They didn't do two like they usually do. So, or at least unless they did it at the start of the stream, when they start at 8 o'clock. But they only did it once. They only did one round of resets, and that's it. Yeah, they only did one round of resets today. Actually, no. I take that back. They did two. I'll take that back. I forgot. I got the first one. I wasn't able to get the second one. My bad. They did two. They did their two. They did two. And so the account that, I mean, honestly, with these MFF accounts, I only had about 3 days. They renew on the 10th. So as soon as I get the reset, either I have to gamble them and pass them on the first day, or just blow them because they rebuild on the 10th. So I was able to get the one that I did reset past today with that massive 480, 500 point candle at the start. I was able to pass that. And I'll be looking to see if I can get that other one passed and gamble FOMC. Yeah, Rutke, you didn't know? Yeah, they give out resets during their streams. You didn't know? So Ustani says that he just had a fill. He just had filled 160, take profit, and give me a loss. Yeah. Yeah. So they're just taking a top step strategy. The only difference with the MFF, and I think just because, well, honestly, no, that can't be true because MFF has a parent company. I mean, shit, they were my funded futures. They rebranded to whatever they are now. But my funded futures were my funded forex. So I wouldn't say that they're a small company. They're definitely a big company. I don't know what happened to them during that lawsuit, but they rebranded their forex, so they're no longer my funded forex. They're like Seabrooks or whatever the hell they are now, and then they have their sister company, my funded futures. So they're not a small firm. So I wonder. I mean, I don't know why they're doing it the way that they're doing it, because Top Step used to have a time limit. It was unlimited use, and as long as you got it within like the first 5 or 10 minutes or however the hell they did their fire drills, you didn't have to compete against other traders to get a reset. But MFF only gives out 150 at a time. So you have to compete against everybody that's watching the stream to get those resets. I mean, everybody in this stream has been getting it. Alfred has gotten it multiple times. I'll get it. And Investor Z has gotten it also. So we get the resets. Sometimes they give out free accounts. They've given out the starter plus accounts as well. And then they're also saying that if they get to 10,000 subscribers, then they'll give out a free account. Damn. You know, I had an opportunity to take this damn thing long here on gold, but I didn't trust it. And now I'm kicking myself in the butt. I'm going to have to learn that gold follows structure to the T, man. I got to learn that. I mean, I got to accept that she's not the NQ subconsciously, because I was going to take this long, but then I was like, you know what? Let me just see what happens. And yeah, she's showing me like damn. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Yeah, when I originally saw that setup, I was like, man, that's probably a trap. Yeah, it was a fucking trap, all right, for bears if they shorted that crap. Damn, look at that move on gold. God damn, man. Damn. Mm. Yo, congratulations on that, man. Oh, you said you got paid 75 if you fail? Oh no, it's not. It's so Rudkit, you have to be the first person. So they only have 100. So each coupon has a usage of 100 people. So the first 100 people to use the coupon will be able to get the reset or the account. And then the crazy thing is that you got to be faster than everybody else, because it will submit, but then if it don't go through, then that means that somebody was faster on the draw than you. I've had that happen a couple of times where it accepts the coupon, and then you get the wait scream of death, the wheel of death. It's like you got to be quicker than that, my guy. You got to be quicker than that. Yeah, Alfred. Yeah, gold ain't. Yeah, gold ain't the NQ. Yeah, right, kid. That's exactly what everybody does. That's exactly what you have to do. You got to have that shit open. You got to have the coupon button already clicked. You got to have all that shit ready. And you got to be a fast person. You got to know how to type. It's like I said, you're competing against 99 other people trying to get, or actually thousands of people trying to use the code, but only 100 people are going to be able to get it. Yep, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. Well, I'm gonna take these orders off because I mean, I'm gonna take that off. There's no point. Uh, 3676. Three eight 380. 376. 'Hey Alfred, did you catch that move on that 400, 500 point candle at the open on Nasdaq? Were you able to catch that? Yeah, shit. I was able. I mean, honestly, with the amount of resets that I had, honestly, I been should have passed. I should have passed. I mean, but I mean, they know what they're doing because as soon as I get the account, I start gambling. I don't know why. As soon as I get my account reset, I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to go full port on every position. I'm going to go full port. I got $1,200 of drawdown and I'm full porting 3 mini contracts with $1,200 of drawdown. And on top of that, I don't take the profits because I want to pass the account in one go. Yo, congratulations on that, Alfred. Yeah, I made about $4,500 in that pump. I got a little bit of extra money in my account. Cause I mean, we all know how that shit go. And that shit just kept going up. So I just kept at it. I just went for gambling is one hell of a drug. I already passed the account and I just kept like, dude, no, I gotta get this shit. I gotta get it. I gotta full port this shit. My girl was looking at me crazy too. Cause I was jumping. I was like, oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yo, I left Smith a voice message. I was like, bro, did you catch this? Bro, did you catch this? Please tell me you caught this shit, bro. God, dude, I don't even look at the pre-market. I was like, dude, did you catch this shit? Mm. You did the same thing, sis. And Alfred, I don't know what you're talking about, Alfred. I don't know what you're talking about. That event never happened, even if it is recorded. That's AI. I don't know what you're talking about. That was AI Sherman that did that shit. I don't know what you're talking about. That was AI. I mean, you can tell. That don't even sound like me. All right. I mean, that does look like a short on gold, but honestly, I'm not taking nothing short on. I'm not shorting gold at all. I'm not shorting it at all. I'll wait until it gets up into this area where he got that high. I'll short this all day. All day I'll short that, but I'm not shorting in the middle of this range right here. Oh, did it? Mm. You know what, Sis? I mean, like I said, honestly, now I just wait for the long opportunity. I don't like longing, or I don't like dealing with shorts. I'll just wait for the opportunity to go long again. I mean, I'm saying that, but you will definitely see me still go short, even though I absolutely hate it. But that's the habit that I want to start to create. Just wait for the long opportunity because shorts have been so frustrating. It really has. I mean, it's frustrating being up, but not the amount that you want. And then out of nowhere, bulls come and then just take away all your profits. Like, let's just say that you were at the top of this move right here and you didn't take profits at these lows. Actually, what is that? 400. Yeah, this thing would have missed me by literally a point if I had a 10-point target. Actually, if I took this, yeah, my target would have got hit. Actually, I would have been out of this already. I would have been out of this. And I would have got all my money and all my targets hit on this one. Actually, no, I would have had one I would have had one running, actually. But just in case if well, not just in case, but if you didn't take your profits, just having the bulls come back and just take away all that work, that's just frustrating. So as much as I hate to say it, I'm just going to skip out on shorts and just focus on longs. As much as I hate to say that. Yeah, it has. It has. Yes, is. I mean, that's it's kind of what we all go through, man. I mean, when it's paper money, it's like, yeah, it don't mean nothing. So I mean, obviously the outcome is the outcome. But at least for me, at least for me, even though I know I shouldn't take it personally, I just take it personally. It's like, what the fuck was up with that? I mean, especially, I mean, it's not like I didn't have a bad entry. It was, it's not like I had a bad entry or anything. It was, man, this thing stopped me out. Or like if I oversize, like honestly, I take it personally when I oversize. I hate the fact that when I'm sizing correctly, I'm getting these perfect entries. I hate that shit so fucking much. When I have perfect size, for whatever reason, the market wants to work with me. But the first time I go 5 contracts and just trying to scout, this thing wants to go and stop me out multiple times and then go in my direction. And I hate that shit. Damn it. I want to go 10 mini contracts. Damn it. Give me what I want. Damn it. But for whatever reason, the market just doesn't want to work that way. It wants to stop me out multiple times and then go in my direction. And then here I am holding my feelings and be like, damn, what the hell just happened? And then I go back to sizing correctly. And then all of a sudden, now the market wants to work with me. What's up with that? Yeah, isn't that shit is yeah, that shit is crazy, yeah. I mean, if you're in gold, says, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you how to trade your account, but when you see a big move up like this, well, actually, I don't know. I don't know how you trade gold. I'm thinking about it from my perspective. Y'all guys know that I like to get 8, 9 points. My first target is like 60 ticks, and it goes up from there. So when I put on a position, I need to be able to at least make 60 ticks for my first target. When I was trading minis on gold, my first target was at 8. So I had one at 8 and 9. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. Yeah, honestly, building a position is so I'm starting to see a lot of people do that. And I'm starting to see a lot of these streams where they got the coaches and everything. I'm starting to see a lot of people just go to that building the position. I mean, I've kind of gone to that is actually building a position, but um I don't see it that way. I mean, yeah, technically I'm building a position, but honestly, I kind of just wanted to hit this first target. I don't actually care to get this second target actually filled. The way I got my first target set up is that if this is the only target that gets filled, then that's okay. But if I'm a little bit wrong, I don't have to feel like an ass about it because I have another opportunity to make some more money. Because maybe I am right, but then at the same time, price just wants to go a little bit higher and make me happy and says, hey, I know you want to make a little bit extra money. Let me just fill this target or this limit and then go in your direction. How does that sound? Well, shit, that sounds pretty damn nice. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that. That sounds pretty damn nice. Yeah, I definitely agree with that, Alfred. I definitely agree. I definitely agree with that. Shit, you gotta talk to the candles. These candles gotta whisper to you. You gotta listen to what they say. Because if you're not listening to the candles, you'd be like, oh, okay. Well, hey, I'm about to go long. So, I mean, if you're short, you should close that. Nah, I ain't going to close that. You sure? Because, I'm about to go long. No, I'm not going to close. Go short. Well, I'm telling you, I'm about to go long. So, I mean, if you stay short, that's on you, my guy. It's like, well, shit, do what you need to do. No, please come back. I'll get out. I'll go short. I'll go long this time, please. Come back. Come back, please. All right, let's look at the Nasdaq. Gold doesn't even respond to that. Yo, gold doesn't respond to nothing. Gold does not. It literally does not respond to anything. Oh, that shit is so funny. How true that is. The baby please and all that other bullshit that you're trying to talk. Gold ain't trying to hear none of that. She ain't trying to hear none of that shit. She's like, who's that rock off of Raising Canaan? That's who gold is. I said what I said. I meant that shit. I said what I said. Rock and Monet. That's who GOAT is. I heard that that's who inspired their characters. Is they traded gold and it was like, oh, so this bitch means business. She means business. Okay, this is who I need to be. She means business. Hmm. Because that's technically so technically that kind of way. I mean, I doubt that because I mean, I'm looking at ES right now, so I'm looking at higher. So this is what I'm looking at on ES. I mean, I doubt that. I mean, they had to break a structure right here. They broke structure. I mean, we already looked at the higher time frame on the Nasdaq, but we're still making higher or lower highs, and we're still making lower lows. I mean, even though we're seeing bullishness, the bears, or at least the big lot bears, are selling into this as every time it pops is getting sold into. Mm. Mm. Man, this thing retested, so we got to break out from this range. Price found support. It like, dude, it love tapped. It love tapped the bottom of this range right here. It literally love tapped this thing, and we got from 706. We got 100 point move down. 100 point move down from that love tap on the ES. We got price failing to take out the pre-market high, but they came back. We saw a double bottom, and then we saw them take out the high, and yet still it failed to take out this range right here. It failed to take out this range. Hmm. I mean, shit, it literally love tapped this range. Literally love tapped it right there. I think that's it right there. Maybe a little bit higher right there. Yeah, I think that's good enough. That's good enough because that's where we got the range breakdown right there. We got a range. We got the bears, the bulls failing to hold it. They use the top of this range to reject. Actually, I think that's probably more accurate right there. Yeah, that's probably more accurate right there. At those highs right there. And then price came into this range and we're seeing a move back down. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I'm here in Texas too. Like I said yesterday, it seems like a lot of people streams in Texas, but I think there's a reason for that. Porn is blocked here in Texas. You can't watch porn, or the site is blocked. I mean, without VPN and all that other stuff to circumvent that, you can't. Adult sites is prohibited here in Texas, and it's interesting that a lot of productivity comes out of Texas because of that. Which honestly, that's actually, I mean, it makes sense if you understand why. It makes sense. It definitely does. But a lot of the streamers that I've been watching, um, or I don't watch them, but I've streams that I've kind of joined and watched and see, what they do. Maybe something that I can start doing in terms of like how other people trade. A lot of people said that they're here in Texas. I was like, huh, it must be a thing. It must be a thing. And honestly, I think Texas is going to probably be my forever state. I think I really can't think of anywhere else to be except here in Texas. Maybe Florida, but Texas for sure. Mm. All right, so we'll see what happens here on gold. We are at that trend line. I mean, gold doesn't lie to us. So if we can see the bears, honestly, I'm not going to take this. Honestly, the market is too bullish, and I don't care to deal with any shorts at this point. I don't care to deal with them. Like I said, I'm willing to take a short if price comes up into this area up here. And this is the only place that I'm willing to deal with shorts because of these big moves down. So I do feel that if price does retest this area, we should see a reaction. We should. We should. Not guaranteed, but we should. And I don't really care to deal with it because that is a bullish green. I mean, that's a bullish candle right here on the hourly on gold. So we could see price come down a little bit, but that's a bullish candle. You got a bullish red candle, and then you have a follow-up bullish engulfing candle. So honestly, like I said, I wouldn't short any of this. I'm not shorting it. I would not short that. Mm. What is it? Oh, that's the ES. Hmm. Interesting. That's interesting. All right, so let me make sure that mm. Yeah, guys are shorting gold. Are you in Jacksonville? Yeah, my trading partner Smith is down there in Florida. I love living in Florida. I think that was next to Texas. That was my favorite state to live in. The only thing that I didn't care for was obviously the hurricanes. So, and the fact that at the time there was no jobs. But that was during what I do now. I can work anywhere in the world and just be remote. So, I mean, I could live in Florida and still work where I work now. I mean, as long as I can have an internet connection, I can work anywhere in the world, except outside of the United States because of the type of information that I work with. But anywhere in the United States, I can live. But there's too many hurricanes down there in Florida. That's like one of the reasons why I had to move. Because I was living in West Palm Beach. You're right. Mm. Hey, what's up, Sam? You're asking what indicators do I use? So mostly the only indicators that I use on my charts on a day-to-day basis is the value area high, which is the value area high and low, which is this orange dotted line. This blue line tells me the high of day, the low of day. This yellow line is the 21, the almighty 21 EMA. This red line is the 50 EMA. And this gray line is the 200 EMA. These are the Camarella pivot points, which have been super accurate, but for whatever reason, I choose not to acknowledge them, even though they have been nothing but accurate. And that's all I keep on my charts. This solid orange line is just, I guess, what they would call a naked value area. So obviously, if price hasn't retested this area, the line is going to extend into the next session until we get price to take it out, and then it creates a new value area. So we still have a value area high or low. Yeah, so we still have a value area here at 215 on the Nasdaq. So we should expect for the market to come back up and probably take that out, because the market does tend to gravitate. Obviously, this is the value area. This is where most of the volume or the transactions are happening. So it just makes sense that the market will come back up into these areas, take that out, and then probably go back down. So, yeah, Santiago, this is actually a tick chart that I'm using right now. Yeah, this is a tick chart. That's the only chart that I trade on. The only time-based chart that I have is the hourly. That's it. That's the highest time frame chart that I go. I don't go no higher than that. I don't feel the need to go to a 4 hour daily, weekly. I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for intraday moves. So I don't need anything higher than the hourly chart. Oh yeah, I didn't realize that. Uh, So it just seems like, once again. So Sam, we trade. So usually I like to start the stream around. So if I started at 8 o'clock Eastern, 8:50, 8:45, around 9 o'clock Central, that would be 10 o'clock, 9:45 for you. And in the morning, I start trading around New York Open, which is 8:30 for me, so it'll be 9:30 for you. So you say you'd be nesting the 15-5 2-minute chart and take the trade? I only work with one. Market structure and price action. Majority of my trades that I will take will be mostly as support and resistance. Because I catch my trades since I'm not a since I don't scalp. I need to catch as much points as possible. Honestly, I prefer to trade this way as well. I mean, if you've been with me long enough, I mean, Alfred definitely has. But I've been through many styles, been through many phases. They've all made money, but the only difference is how I would feel afterwards. When I am very comfortable trading 5 minis. I've actually so how long ago was that? I mean, it wasn't that long ago. I mostly switched the way I trade mostly for myself, but to also be more relatable to other traders that are trading smaller size and to kind of showcase that you really don't need to gamble. I like gambling. So I mean, I'm going to gamble here and there. I mean, I really enjoy gambling. But I've definitely reduced my size down to make the stream more relatable. Because I'm pretty sure if someone sees me in 5 minis and they're like, "Oh my god, he's in 5 minis." I'm very comfortable with it. But the one thing, at least personally for me, when I was trading that way, was that it wasn't fulfilling. It felt like I would be done. I'll be up 2, 3, 4K in the first 10 minutes of the stream, and then I'm in the sim. And then if I'm in the sim, I'm not thinking about the perfect entries or anything like that. I'm just trading at that point mindlessly because I don't need to use any mental resources. I'm in the damn sim. I don't gotta think about shit. Or at least I shouldn't. It just wasn't fulfilling. I would be done the first 10 minutes of the day. And so I kind of reduced my size because of that as well. Oh, you play poker, Santiago? So for whatever reason, YouTube I mean, I guess the secret software that's quote unquote not listening to you, right? One day it randomly showed me online gambling and I instantly fell in love with blackjack. Instantly fell in love with it. I really enjoy watching people play blackjack. I don't like playing games that I feel like I don't have any control over. I don't like playing games like that. And I've seen how dangerous blackjack can be. And I've seen how these online casinos have set up to where the dealer is always getting 20 or 21. It's ridiculous how these dealers get 21 so consistently. Ridiculous. They rarely bust. 21, 20 consistently. And the only way for them to, it seems like you kind of have to, so it seems like you have to lose a couple of hands just to make the deck fair. But then obviously after a while they'll switch the deck and then you got to kind of do it again because I saw this I forgot his name, but he made a mistake. He did something and he made a mistake. But because he made this mistake, the rest of his cards He was getting the quote unquote dealer's cards because he was getting 20s, 21s. He was making so much money. But then obviously they switched the shoe out. But it just goes to show that, man, obviously the deck is going to be rigged against you. I already know how I am. If I lose, I mean, I know that it's rigged, but shit, I got to try to get my money back. And then at the end of the night, even if I get my money back, I'm going to probably give it back. And so I like to watch people gamble in blackjack and stuff like that. I will probably never play. It's online on YouTube. It's these guys, these streamers that be online gambling and shit like that. The two that I really like is Cody and Trainwrecks. Obviously, they put on a show. Obviously, they put on a show. It's entertainment. Oh, could you? Yeah, gold is just sitting here, and that's why I didn't want to short this. We know what I mean. Shit, we know if gold really wanted to short, it has no problem shorting. We know this, but because, and then if you're paying attention to it, it's making higher lows. So obviously that just tells me that yeah, they ain't trying to short this shit. Now at least not in this area. They're not. They're not trying to short this shit in this area at all. This thing is stair stepping its way up. So you're saying that poker is the only one that I mean yeah, poker is like yeah, you're not playing against the house, you're playing against other players, yeah. But everything else is yeah, you're going against the house, and at the end of the day, the house wins, right? Yeah, honestly, like I said, that big pump on Nasdaq, man. I mean, guys, I mean, I felt like I was meant to take this trade because I usually don't. So when I do my recaps, my recap video, I usually have the screen off so I don't get distracted by it because I know as soon as I sit in front of this desk, it's over. As soon as I sit behind this desk, it's over. I'm in hunt mode. I'm apex predator on this chart. I'm looking for the setup. I'm looking for my setup. I'm looking for rejection at highs, bounces at lows. I'm looking to see what they do at these lows and if I can kind of get into this. Looking for ranges, looking for range breakouts, looking to see if I can buy a pullback or sell a pullback. I'm in go mode. And that's why I try to avoid the charts as much as possible because I know that that's something that I'll do. But for whatever reason, I had my chart open. I saw the market open. I saw that big green can. Dude, I stopped. Dude, I literally stopped what I was doing. Literally. And caught this move up. And I guess I was behind my desk longer than I expected because I came back after I caught the move. I looked at the clock and I was like, hold up, how the hell is it 6 o'clock? I was like, yo, why is it 6 o'clock? Where did the time go at? It was literally 6 o'clock and the market opened. So a whole hour just went by and I didn't even know it. It didn't feel like it. It did not feel like it at all. It was 6 o'clock by the time I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm good. I got what I needed. I got what I came here for. And that time just flew by. And I was like, see, this is why I avoid getting behind the charts, because that hour, I mean, time just flies and it doesn't feel like it. And that's what makes it dangerous. Like when you put alcohol in the punch bowl and you don't taste the alcohol and it just sneaks up on you. And then all of a sudden you're drunk out of nowhere and you don't understand why. It's like, oh shit. Yeah, that's exactly how this feels. I wouldn't be surprised. So with the ES, I would not be surprised if we get a pullback into this area right here. Yeah, I definitely agree. Santiago, you say you feel like they don't pay. I mean, they just got done paying a $2 million payout. Um, I use Apex for practice. With my trading style, I don't want to use words like it's not likely that I will reach payout, but I'm trying to change that. With my trading style, I just use these as cheap practice accounts. I take MFF more seriously than my Apex accounts, and MFF definitely pays out. I think they have the fastest payouts in the game right now. As soon as you request your money, in the next 5 minutes, a series of events happen. You request your money, it gets approved. You get an email from Rise, and then you withdraw that money from Rise, and then you get an email from your bank, and that happens in less than 5 minutes. It's a beautiful thing to see. Beautiful thing to see. Yeah, they are. Well, uh, the um, the expert accounts, they're not capped, right? You just have to trade the 14 days or something like that, right? You have to have above the buffer or something like that. Yeah, Alfred is the take profit trader expert. He's gone to TPT and has not gone back and has not looked back at all. Me, I just know that I have to do a lot of cleaning up before I trade TPT. I had to do a lot of cleaning up because TPT definitely goes against my trading style. Y'all guys see it with me. If it doesn't hit my TP, then we don't close the trade. And sometimes the market likes to tap my break even multiple times before it hits my TP or my stop. But um, obviously, with TPT, you get punished for that. I don't like taking profits before TP. So if I'm up $2,000 and it comes back and I have an $800 stop, well, that's $2,800 that I just lost because I'm getting punished for not taking my profits. Yeah, Santiago. Honestly, I don't think he said if you get 25K on MFF, they get rid of you. They put you in a live account. They'll put you in a live account and they do segregate you from everybody else. They do segregate you for sure. I've already shared my experience of being a live trader with MFF, and to me, that's not necessarily a big deal. I don't necessarily go into their Discord and interact with anybody in the first place. But for those that need that sense of community, MFF takes that away from you once you become a live trader. You're not even allowed to talk to any of the mods or any of the people on the customer service representative technicians on the site when you become a live trader. There is a designated team for live traders that handles all your support needs. And that's who you talk to. You don't talk to anybody else other than them. If you try to get an issue resolved with the regular support team, they will say, sorry, we cannot help you. You have to reach out to live support. All right, Santiago, man. Have a good night, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, they'll definitely tell you to go live for sure. Yeah. And honestly, I can like I said, being live is. I feel like that's just a. It's just a badge of honor, and that's it. That's it. Because if I can stay in sim funded, I would. The payouts aren't as fast. You know what, Sis? You might be good. If you don't get a big dildo candle, because it's obvious that the bears are trying to sell this thing down. I mean, my only thing, Sis, is that if you're familiar with gold, you know that this is consolidation. You don't necessarily see too much of consolidation with gold. You really don't. And that's usually a sign that the market is going to go in the direction in the opposite direction of the consolidation. Just keep it tight, man. Gold is unforgiving. You got to let gold stop you out if you're wrong and take your profits if you're right. Gold is definitely unforgiving. She is unforgiving. You know what's crazy? Someone actually sent me an email about the futures desk. They actually sent me. So this is my so my daughter's mother, her cousin actually sent me this, the futures desk. And I looked at it because they're doing what, like a 50% deal or something right now. They're doing a 50% off, or at least at the time he sent me this yesterday, they were doing a 50% off deal. And I looked at this. Oh, so they're doing a 50% off deal until tomorrow. I looked at that and I was like, uh, uh. They're looking for real traders, and I'm trying to gamble. So, oh hell no, never mind. They can keep their accounts. No, that's too expensive. That's too expensive. $300 for an account. That's too expensive. $1,700. Actually, I'm looking at this on my phone. My bad. We can look at it on stream. I apologize. That was kind of foolish of me. Let's actually look at that. Let's look at it now. I mean, like I said, I guess what you would call spoiled when it comes to the prices with Apex and My Funded Futures, these cheap evals with great values. I mean, they got great value for cheap. Honestly, I don't know how or why these new prop firms come out and try to be like, yeah, even though there's a you have these big firms like Top Step, Apex, My Funded Futures. They're selling their evals for no more than $300. Let's let's sell our evals for 6 or 7 or 8 or $1,000, and we're going to try to compete with those prop firms that's been established. And then 9, 10 months down the road, those prop firms are insolvent, and they wonder why. All right, the futures desk. For me, I want my evals cheap. I want them cheap. I like to gamble, so I want them cheap. All right, so let's look at this. So yeah, so I mean they're selling their accounts for 300, 100. I mean obviously the starter is not bad, but dude, that's only $1,000 of end of day drawdown, 12 days to a live brokerage account. That's too expensive. Is there an activation fee on this? You can adjust the plan. All right, so let's see how we can adjust it. All right, Sam, have a good night, man. You say you paid $179 for it. My settings were 2,000 drawdown, 3 minis, 5 days till eval. um, so it looks like they have a Project X platform, but you know we play with Rhythmic. So let's just see. So I have a 60. So end of day, $6,000 end of day. Let's see how the static. Ooh, the static account, $700. 1 mini. All right, so 12 minis, and that's with the 50% off, huh? That's with the 50% off. Mm. So probably like 2 minis. That's still expensive. With 1 mini, that's still expensive. Probably so. Let's see, 20,000 or 2,000. $150. 12 days. Uh, mm. I mean, you should be able to unmute, I think. Try to unmute, Alfred. All right. You should be able to say something. All right. You should be able to unmute. Actually, huh? I just noticed something. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. You say you don't have no any permissions. You should. Okay. Well. Okay. Says suppressed. Okay. 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 Yeah. I guess we'll figure it out some other time. Well, I guess we'll figure it out because I mean, I ain't do nothing to this. I ain't like I said. I don't do anything to the server anymore. I don't do anything. We'll figure it out some other time. We'll figure it out. Mm. Okay. Mm, no. Yeah, I think no, I mean that's already been done, sis. That's already been done. He has a speaking role. But I guess for whatever reason, for whatever reason, is not letting him speak. But like I said, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I don't know why. I'll figure it out. Mm, yeah. He says you're on day 3 with it. How are you liking it so far? I mean, I guess. I mean, I mean, mm. Oh, so you can split the payment, $79, and then pay the additional after you pass. Mm, mm, mm. And that's basically Top Step X, right? Mm, mm, mm. So Mad Moxie was hyping it up, huh? What the heck did she like about it? Mm. Well, I got until tomorrow to. I got until tomorrow to. Mm. Mm. What should I say? Mm. Mm. God damn, gold is like that? Damn. Okay. Yo, shit. Yeah, the fuck it did. God dang. Well, Sis, I hope you stayed in your short. I was definitely not right here. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. I definitely was not right. Mm. Mm. Okay. Well, okay. Well, I got until tomorrow, I guess, and to decide if this is something that I want. I got until tomorrow. And honestly, this is kind of like what's it called? The starter accounts with the MFU. MFFU. Let me see what the CEO looks like.
Size. So my question to you is, what about the futures desk makes you unique that it's going to be an addition to the space that is needed versus just another cookie cutter copycat that we're constantly seeing in the space at this point?
So I think a lot of
That's true. I mean, all these new prop firms are copying Apex with a sprinkle of Top Step. That's all it is. They just copy Apex and sprinkle a little bit of Top Step on it, and bam, new prop firm. Or run it until it can't run no more. Or run it until it can't run no more. Hmm. And you're saying that you're liking it, Alfred? I mean, if this is the 50% off, I mean, obviously I'm not down with the $700 price tag. Obviously, I don't need 4 minis. Actually, I probably just will only need. I want 8 days. Oh. Mm. They give you a little discount if you trade on their prof on theirs. Mm. Mm. Okay. Mm. Top Step is like, damn, why we ain't think of this? It's like, why didn't we think of this? Mm. Mm. Okay. Well. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, so you can only have one account. So you can only have one account if it's above 3,000, huh? Mm, okay. Well, all right, guys. That's it for me tonight. Um, yeah, that's it for me tonight. I mean, like I said, I'm happy that I was able to catch that move. I'm happy. I mean, I was able to catch this move. So I'm not necessarily, I don't particularly care for anything that happens after something like this because man, this was euphoric. It was so euphoric that I was trading past my damn the target price. I was trading past it. So euphoric. I mean, obviously I was protecting myself. I had my stop and profit, but just catching the damn thing, catching this pump. This thing literally jumped up. What is that? So it started at 801. Yeah, that's like what I mean, this thing jumped up like 20136 minus 18801. Yeah, so this thing jumped up about 300 points in literally 5 and 10 minutes. It popped up 300 points. Crazy. Ugh, and I had to be a part of that. But all right, guys, we'll definitely come back tomorrow, and we'll definitely look for more ways to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody. Have a good night.